Peace, peace, and infinite love. This is yours truly, Infinite Salaam, also known as Wildfire. Actually, I came on here and I did a video, I did a video about, a few minutes ago. But now I'm on my walk back home, and I feel like I'm in a better head to actually redo it. So I'm gonna just do it again for you guys. But man, listen, I know I ain't do this. I haven't done one of these in a minute, and it's because like I've just been tapping into myself, mind and body and soul, and just really figuring out things, figuring out how to present myself. And that's one of the things, I was just thinking about how fear of rejection is a super duper limitation. Fear of rejection happens to be one of my biggest limitations that I've been working on just eradicating, because it's super corny. It's super duper corny. And fear of rejection is just one of those things that they will cripple you. It will definitely cripple you. I think it's like one of the most crippling feelings, to have, which is the fear of being rejected. Fear of when you go up to somebody and you say hello, that they're not gonna say hello back, or fear of being rejected from groups of people, or fear of being seen in a certain way. And that's one of the things that I've been working on, like really hard, which is how I present myself, and the fear of me presenting myself, because I'm an artist, I'm a performer, I'm a singer, and it's imperative that I put myself out there in a way that people can feel me, people can see me. And I actually do want to, like, I actually, take pride in communicating with people and interacting with people. It's just that I think what I've taken on a lot was the energies of people in a sense of, like initially approaching or something like that, or maybe or going on stage, and because people don't know me, I might not get that forward, might not get that forward right away, or that's when I was like first really going on stage and performing. Was one of the things was like, because maybe like I wouldn't get the forward that I was expecting. It would just kind of get me into this like thinking mode of like, okay, do they like me? Do they, am I singing right? Am I looking right? Everything. And that would definitely hinder my ability to perform. And so, not just on the stage, again, like, just in regular life, just being able to approach somebody. I'll tell you this story real quick. Because this is what I think got me like really like, yo, F this fear shit. Last night I had a great night with my fam, my cousins. My cousin Radio James's birthday is like the whole of September, and he celebrates as a DJ, so he celebrates his parties and stuff like that. So I had a dope time at this party that I was invited to, called R&B, right? And so R&B was a party that played mostly R&B music. I'm gonna get to it. Anyway, when I got to my cousin's house to link up with them so that we go to the club, I saw a young lady. She was looking, sexy, nice, good energy and stuff like that. She had her her single shirt on. And so already in my mind, I'm like, all right, you know, she got a single shirt on. I ain't got my single shirt on yet, but I'm in my single mood, my single vibe. So I'm already like calculating in my head, like, okay, what's the moves? But something happened. Like something happened in the club. Like you know, we definitely were interacting. We definitely were feeling each other's energy. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. But something happened where I just could not like really like dance with her. Like I wanted to dance with her. She, you know, again, she's sexy. She could dance herself. We actually, you know, locked in, you know, eyes and stuff like that, and exchange. You know when you get your favorite song, or you know, a song that you know, you look at persons like, yeah, this is my song, and so we did that. But we just did not get to that point of like actually dancing with each other, right? And so the whole time in my mind, I'm like, all right, yo, dance for her. All right, this is the song. And I'm like freezing. And so I to be honest with you, like the freezing part, I have no idea, because in my mind I'm like, yes, I'm gonna do this. Like I could dance. I'm looking good. I'm smelling good. I'm feeling good. All right, let me just dance with her. Like just a one dance, that little thing, whatever. Like she say if she kind of slide back out, then it's all good. But I just could not come. I just couldn't, you know, make it happen. And funny enough, you know, the crazy thing about the mind is it'll kind of have you like doing some like stupid shit, because at the end of the party when it's about to, like, you know, about to done, is when I decided to, all right, let me slide a little bit in there. But the song wasn't the song. The song wasn't the song, and then the song like just kind of like it cut off prematurely. All types of shit that went on in that situation. So, you know, I just laughed at myself, in a, you know, not making fun of myself, but just laughed at myself, because I know myself, and I was like, all right. Before I would take on that feeling of rejection, before being rejected, and not necessarily transmute it in order to go forth. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's important. I think it's important not to shun fear in a sense, but to make friends with fear. You know, because I've known fear for so long. And the thing is, I feel like with fear just wants to be acknowledged and then put to the side, like, yo, just calm down. Like, you're good. Everything is good. You know, just sit down right here, and everything is gonna be good. So I think fear is just one of those things that just wants to be calmed down, because it's not gonna go away. It's not gonna go away. Excuse the noise. But yes, I mean, it's 9:20, it's 9:21 on the clock. I just wanted to say that that's an experience that definitely was a pivoting point for me, because I just think that fear of rejection is definitely something that holds you back. Holds me back in particular, I would say. I'll just continue to, you know, put it on me. But fear of rejection, that, yeah, like I'm eradicating that from now on. um, fear of rejection, fear of anything, fear of anything, doubt, you know, all of those limiting beliefs. It's important. I'm confident. I'm aware. You know, I'm communicative. Communicative. That's a word. But yeah, I just wanted to share that vibes with you guys, and just to let you know, anybody that needs encouragement at this time, listen, it's all about you.